Anbukkarasi ma'am, shall we start? Anbukkarasi ma'am, you are not audible. Please check your audio.
Ma'am,
Yes ma'am.
we will start, ma'am.
Shall we? We will start. Let us start ma'am.
Okay.
Good afternoon everyone. I invite Dr. J. Kavita, Department of Mathematics, to give the introduction of the speaker.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Mohammed SATHAK AJ Engineering College, I am immensely happy to welcome you all for the fourth day session of the FDP. Today we have Mrs. Anbukkarasi, Associate Professor from IFET College. Presently, she is pursuing her research in fuzzy matrices. She has patents, namely a system and method for fuzzy mathematics in predictive maintenance and modern techniques to identify and use mathematical principles. She has published many research articles and she has also organized workshops, conference and seminar. She has done funded projects which accounts to more than 20 lakhs. I welcome you, ma'am, for this session. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Anbukkarasi, ma'am. Anbukkarasi, ma'am. Now the session is yours. You can start. You are in mute, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. Screen is visible, ma'am. Ma'am. Hello.
Yes, ma'am. You can start.
My screen is visible, ma'am. There.
No, your screen.
I shared here.
Yes, ma'am. Now your screen is visible. You can start.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. It is visible.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Anbukkarasi, Associate Professor, Department of Mathematics, IFET College of Engineering, Villuuram. Thank you. Great opportunity to deliver the content, effective proposal writing for various funding agencies. Today, writing a skill for a funding agency is a biggest start. They need to develop a content, develop proposals writing it's a skill nowadays. It's a biggest skill. It is a required or considerable skill, and it is also a need a many discipline, not only that particular discipline. We need every discipline to develop a research related work, and as well as we do create a new platform into the research areas. You do not have a proposal writing skills, it may be loss for your future position, and as well as your organization also need to carry out their projects. So now, objective of the today's sessions, the basic template of a grant writing process, features of a good grant proposals, and how to increase fund getting from more agencies. Why this skill? You need to proposal writing day to day. Every organizations and as well as institutions to interested to develop a funded related and as well as related research work. How to respond the funding calls? Because first we move that funding calls and the elements of strong proposals. How to develop elements of strong proposals we are discussed today. Why the skill need? Because we don't know the earlier stage of our research time, we don't know what is the grant, why we need to apply this grant. So today it is a researchers, it's an essential part for our career, and researchers need more money, so that the agencies are give the funded to the research and the research works, and also they give the prototypes research also. The skills we convince a funding agency as well as they convince our institutions. Before we start the proposal writings or proposal related works, we want to start, uh, need clarifications about these questions. What are the current trends? uh, your disciplines or your specialization is to be different. Okay, we are engineering working colleges and under technological and technical institutions. So the technical and institutions are like to develop what are the current trends. You know your subject, and then what are the current trends in your subject, and as well as not only your specializations, and also you know that what are the funding agency currently give, what are the current trends going on. So you may Google search, you update informations about funding agencies, research is updated from the research kit, because if upcoming, so presently what going on the research level, we don't know. So how do we know? Because we are only searching the Google or another platforms. The bed platforms, research updated research works is it will see in the research kit as well as in the LinkedIn. It is a worldwide platforms to researchers. They show her presence and show the works and the projects there. So you must see ResearchGate and as well as LinkedIn, the both platforms to get a new idea about your particular specialization area, or you collaborate with other departments also. The
Yeah,
funding
but
agency what expect? The current trends means you can know the funding agency what expect. Uh, Agency or a different motto and a different aims there, you more correlate with this. What are the current limitation and restriction?
Anbukkarasi ma'am. Anbukkarasi ma'am, you are not audible. Your screen is not visible. Anbukkarasi ma'am, you are not audible. Your screen is not visible. I think there is some technical issues. Yes, ma'am, your screen is visible.
Sorry, ma'am.
Not audible, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. I will come into the mobile, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Now you are audible. Now you are audible, ma'am. You can continue.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Please present the screen.
Yes, ma'am. Wait, ma'am. Audible, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Audible. Screen is visible. You can continue, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. What subject areas were awarded funding recently? Because we know that recent work and the recent update, which subject they given, we refer that after then only we can analysis and apply project and we get it a more fund from the agencies. Then future plan of the founder. You may Google it. And that what is the goal of agencies? Every agency have a different goals. So you correlate your project with the art goals. Who make the decision makers? Because there is the reviewers and the committee members are the expert in that particular specialization area. So we, okay. And the review process, do they follow? The submitter proposals undertake an initial screening to ensure that they meet the basic eligibility criteria and complete the submission guidelines. Then will the proposals to be accepted and the initial guidelines and then eligible criteria is satisfied, then move on the next level. The committee members may be selected or registered or depend on the projects. Deadline and the submissions. Few agencies throughout the year they accepted funded projects and RPs, seminars, workshops, everything. But some other agency are to give the deadlines to submit the project to the organization or NGOs, some other people. How long the process will be taken? Because if you seminar, FDP workshop, you apply, or symposium, it may be take 1 or 1 week only, 1 or more days, or you can minimum they give that 1 week. But RP, if a research proposals will take a minimum 2 or 3, depend on the agency and depend on your projects. So how to approach on calls? You can up to date. You can see in the agencies updates, and then nowadays the agencies are calling the online platforms. They communicate online easily. So if you apply 100 people, not like that. They consider only the young mind and the quality of proposals. The same colleges get it. If you see in that continuously get it, a particular college get a more fund. How they get the fund? So that is the quality of work, quality of proposals. They interested the founders. So funding bodies has look a good researchers' works, and the potential investors also like good ideas. Okay. So first you prepare, if you're finding a funding agency, first a list of possible agency for your subject and specialization. Okay, for technical skill, if you EC, CSE, so depend on the agency you collect. So biotech means you can one the biotechnology department of biotech under ARB everything. So funding specific field. So match the proposition to the priority of the agencies, because you prepared your way of approaches, your way of funding projects, but what they expect from the agencies. First, clear that, get the ideas, read all the rules and regulations of the agencies, then call for okay, time consuming task, because if you don't invest too much of time to into the process. Okay, how to smart work there done in that way. Then funding agencies, if you find the funding agencies, how long you rated the benefit. Some other agency are continuously give the projects in the simultaneous process. So you find that the particular agencies get it simultaneous funded from that agencies. If you finish a one work, again they give the another proposals and give that money. So the MOE to the funded agencies with your institutions, you get it a more fund from the agencies. So famous and well-known funding agency in our country, AICT, All India Council Technical Education. Sir. What are the fund? What are the partial amounts given to the institutions? Under AICT institutions, we get a travel grant. Atal FDP, especially Atal FDP, give the 1 week and then more than 3 lakhs fund to the institutions. And then technical aspects of the clubs, if you create in your college clubs, they give that fund to that creating of the new clubs, seminar, conference, student project, fellowships for the higher education, technical fellowships they given in the AICTs. Then next, Council of Scientific Industrial Research, CSR. CSR obviously partial financial assessment given to the seminar and a workshop, FTP symposiums, all other things are they given to the institution as well as NGOs. Travel grant. Here only travel can give the restrictions there. RP is based on the 3 or 4 years projects they will be done, and then it's purely based on the scientific and with the industrial relevance only. Because what are the new industrial and with the science background peoples, we can apply easily, you get that CSR. Department of Science and Technology, almost we can know, well known that agency. Most of the RP we send it to the science and technologies only. Nowadays, you can may apply into the DST. We can concentrate the skill development for the villages. It may be help to get more fund and the training programs or get the prototype to the village people, so they get it a fund easily. Indian Nationals, Science Academic, science-based. It's a purely science-based, depend the academic institutions have gated a international national conference from that agency. ISRO, ISRO with the internship colleges to give the internship as well as supporting to the seminar conference, symposium. And the project to ISRO is based on the future of ISRO. They given that more money to the agencies. ARB. It is a safety-based workshops or seminars given easily. We get it from that atomic energy related board because they completed atomic based. So how do we can handle into that atomic related stuff and the safety measurement of that particular research areas, they given them easily get a fund as well as you get it a seminar, workshop, conference, partial fulfillment of the amounts. Indian Council of Social Science Research. So this agency today, social relevant projects and as well as seminar workshops given lot of money to the institutions. So last 3 academics almost we get it 30 or 30 lakhs and above in our institutions. IST. In technical institutions, the institution get a membership and then staffs also get a lifetime memberships. Students get also the membership. So we get it a short-term training program for the academic excellence with the students projects also. They give the money to do the research work. DRDO. DRDO defense management, defense based and the defense based laboratory works you may apply. Then you can MOU with that labs and as well as you get it more money from that agency easily. Or Tamil Nadu, we get to have a TNSCST student project and as well as a seminar conference workshop they given, and also young scientist fellowships also given to the researcher, encourage to the Tamil Nadu peoples. ICMR is a medical related agency. They give the medical based projects and the medical based technological resolutions maybe you get it easily in the fund. Ministry of Education. Ministry of Education give lot of funds and especially here UBA, I put in UBA and SCS grant. So UBA is a village development and then institution with villages, we got a related relationship between developed with the higher education institution from Ministry of Education. This also give the first basic need seed money for 50,000 that are 5 villages, and then UB SEA projects given a technology solution 1 lakh, and the customization of that your solutions is maybe given the 50,000. Easily you can adapt in your village nearby your institution, maybe it is a rural area or in the metro spline, it is not a matter. If you select out 5 villages, 5 adapted villages nearby 20 kilometers, they give them amount 50,000 amount, and as well as they give the project to develop our villages. So 2 category, first one is a seminar workshop, FDP conference, how to apply. What are the applications you fill a proper manner. Second, for the RP research proposals, what are the elements to added and ensure that in the RP. Why you do the program? Because the seminar, workshop, conference, everything, skill development, academic purpose to gain the knowledge of this specific subject area and understand the specific goals and offering of the program, essential of individual and determine and then align with their needs and with our objectives. Purpose of the program. The purpose of the program, it's like a agency mission statement. We always remember that the purpose of the statement, it will be any programs like that, but must be the purpose to be correlated with your agency missions. Okay. So benefit professional development, and it's a create an inspiration to the student and the other peoples. Social responsibility, that promotion of education and awareness initiative to inform the public about the social implications and of technology and empowering individual to make informed decision about it. As current issues of a government motto, simply say agency, funding agency, mission and visions. So you know that if you know ICMR is a medical agency, medical related projects only they given. If you apply in that agriculture related in that medical agency, they not consider. So you are first identify what are the issue and the government motto to the agency level. Then only is easily get. So aim of the funding agencies. So ICMR is medical based, ACT technical based, UGC non-technical based. Okay. You find out what is the aim and goal of agencies. Same as if you apply in the current research work on the funding agencies. Almost the 10 years back or 5 years back works, if you apply again here, they not consider, because the committee members are expert in the subject and the specifications. So organize your proposal. Cover letter. So cover letter, it is a head of institution letter. Some agency are given to the format. Some other agency are not mentioned that format. If the agency not given a format, you may create your own head of institution letter and to the agency, and you should ensure that institution profile if add here. For example, NAC, if you have a NAC, NBA, or any other, if ACT platinum or gold category or diamond category, and ensure that accreditations 12F, 2G, that categories are ensured in that head of that institution letter also. Cover page of your proposals. So cover page of your proposals. Once again. Already received grant friend cover. So title of the seminar and what agencies you applied. This is the scheme. SATHAK motto key scheme, a Kanya name and a co-coordinator name and a which department content. So this is the first page your proposals. So you're gonna organize your proposals a proper manner. So title. Ensure the title sufficient convenience of the main theme of your seminar or workshop, anything. Okay. It is also keywords to correlate your agency. Yes, ICSSR is a prime motto is a social development. So social development related title and you may mention it that it will be created easily. Okay. That is the substack. Once you write the abstract, all the work finished as usual research paper. If you written the research paper, you know when last we written the abstract. Don't write too much of things in the abstract. You tell in the proper tipsy terms only. Why this program we want to do? What are the reason for conducting the program? What are the benefit? With the 2 lines or 3 lines. Okay. Again, I show here. It is already gated seminar abstract. It is a title names awareness of swine courses. It's before COVID we received the grant. Awareness of swine courses, online courses. That is online courses not familiar with everyone. NPTEL only know. That time we applied get it that. First we written why the seminar, and then it is a part of curriculum. Nowadays, autonomous bodies, you can add the curriculum into the swine courses. What is the need? This is the only 4 lines to the abstract. Not written too much of things. They're not asking two paragraph, 4 paragraph, not like that. What you convey to the agency. That's only they need. Why this program you conducting that? Then why they given the money? That is the important in that abstract. Descriptive manner you've been written that a table of content, list of enclosures. Can ensure what are the things you attached in this project. Okay. Objective, it as well as the abstract. Identification of your main theme with the topic of your seminars. So identify your main theme, and then what are the topics to be you taken and developed here. Benefit to the society. Highlight the learning opportunities here. Okay, address the real world changes and use clear and positive language here. Social relevance, because every seminar format they are asking this kind of informations. Social relevance emphasizes positive social impact and create a global level of impact in this seminar. What are the created? How the foster and the social awareness to be created and encourage the participant to become more informed and engage to that participant level. Because main the social relevance is a role of education and a knowledge driving positive level. Science relevance, because the social relevance depend on science relevance is a cutting edge research and or advancement will be presented discussed during the seminar. Okay, that cutting edge already they existed a lot of things you can give the new technology, new solution to the problem. Highlight the interdisciplinary approaches. If you're working in the department of science and humanities or EC or CSE or mechanical, you interdiscipline work to be get it a more chance and interdisciplinary science solutions you may given the participants will be get it more knowledge. Then only they only expect agencies under the funders. Technical session schedules. Vouchers, general format it have in the few agencies, but not all other agencies. Budget. It is attract the agency. There is a budget is a main role in the proposals. Budget you can return, give the step by step how to return in the budgets. Because the seminar proposals, you can know 100 participants, you get it 100 participants, how to split it. Okay, the institutions, what are they given now, and then agency, what are you asking? Maybe you ask speaker remunerations, traveling for resource persons, and then food accommodations, missionaries we can add it. The space and the technical and the aspects we can may expect from their institutions. It's easily gated a fund. References. So onwards, references If you want to add, but when you add, it is great. Because references show your existence works, what they're done, and you code it here. It may be trustworthy the eyes of your grant reviewers. It is provide roadmap of the reviewers to access the validity under to your proposals. Understand the grant requirements, because read the grant lines properly. Okay, identify eligibility criteria. What are the eligibility criteria? Okay, understand the grant purpose and the goals. If you give that agency on call, understand the why the grant you're calling here now. You understand the purpose of the grant, and if you may know the goal, you easily apply. You correlate the goal with your work. Take note from fund priorities. Already you get it a more fund, some other colleges or some other expertise get speak with us, and then communicate with us. We get it new ideas, maybe you get it easily to get possible to the fund. Review your application process step by step clearly. Again you read that what do you feel here, and check the submissions. How do you submit it? How do you return the terms? We see that today how to fill ICS or CSR, and then INSA, ARB, ISRO, NST applications. First, you know, prepare the institution profile. Institution profile, if you add your college, how many departments, and then UG, PG programs, and the research level works, and accreditation certificates, awards for your institution files. So all the things to be added. If you send your proposal, the head letter, the cover letter you mentioned that your institution's NAC, MBA grades mentioned, and then accreditation certificate photocopy you may attach in the proposals, because they ensure that who's they sending is the correct document. So once you send a proposal, every proposals you must add your photocopy of all institutions accreditations files. PA complete profile. If you PA, you do that academic, then research work, research papers, and then already done the works, everything is to be done. Depend on the requirement to the agencies. If your ICSSR online registration, online form, you register in the online mode, apply in the online mode also, but you can download the filled applications and send into the hard copy within 15 days. Applications. This is the dashboards. Okay. So if I apply organizing seminar or conference there, or research programs, research projects, you may apply to here. What are the document to be sent into the ICSSR? Forwarding letter by the affiliation institution. This is the format. ICSSR provided. You filled it with the format and it will get a sign and send it. Abstract of the seminar. It's clearly written. Don't put into too much of things your no knowledge there. Why the seminar you want to conduct there? What are the benefit? What are the beneficiaries? Concept note with some things. It's like a concept note means if you return the topic ongoing, what's going on, with the sub themes mean what are the technical session you take. Online filled up form, then benefit to the society. So benefit to the society it would be written. So already I told that contributes of policy making. So the policy making, why you need do the program correctly written. I show here. Benefit to the society. You already received a grant. Just objective of the subject to ensure that every students in our country had access to the best.
Hello, sports. Huh?
Hello. Hello. Ma'am. Okay. To ensure that best quality higher education at a cost, Swine seek the bridge digital divide student into that. Not I written too much of things here. My colleagues handled with that. We written what we want, what the agency to be expert. That only we written, and then policy making. That 59% of students did not know what is the swine courses. This is the 2019. Nowadays, everyone know well. The 2019 get the survey paper, get it data. 59% of students will not know that swine courses. So this is the reason they give that funded to 80,000 for this seminar. So don't write too much of things there. Concept note with the then swine offered a national level coordinators and the coordinators level after the limits to be there. Okay, this is all data at the time of 2019. We prepared only few things, not too much of things to pull down in that format. You ensure that what they asking, what they want. No, if you know, researchers well know what they expect from them. So plan of coverage. How do you coverage the event? How do you do the event? Okay, how to communicate to the other college students? You will know. So brochures and online. Nowadays, we can have a lot of platforms there. Academic for PA. Tentative session plan. I think it's confirmation letter from the national speaker or international speaker. You can add it that if the paper presented means full details you can attach. If that PI is a SC/ST candidate, you may attach to that certificate also. Next one. CSR. They have a 2 summary sheet in that website. CSR website itself. You can download easily. That annexure 1, annexure 2. You fill that annexure. Okay. And then international conference means you need the approval documents. Copy of vouchers. Scientific event, you know, well known the vouchers are invitations. Letter of the commitment. And then approval forwarding letter to the head of the organization. So then annexure 1. First you fill that name of the society, academic, your institution name. What is the title? Here you put your title. regional level, state level, national level, international level. Venue, which your college name and the city and the date. Chairperson and the organization secretary. Here we feel that the number of delegate to be expected only. Anticipated expenditure. So what do you expect from that? Expected outcome of the all sources. Because if you registration fees collect from the participants, that's also you can ensure that. Grant request from that ACS. Fill the format. First, this is the first one. This is the complete applications. Name of the organization. So your institution category, private institutions or government organizations, mention that. Full title of the event. Here we can mention that multidiscipline means multidisciplinary. Most you can apply that science-based seminar or projects. You must fill in the multidisciplinary category. You could communicate with other departments and then what are the new concept to be correlate with the two subject or the other three or more departments. You can apply that, get it easily. And the venue of the event, address your college name or which block, if you have seminars, block wise the name, then mention clearly here. Organizers. Then which one of us, suppose sad person is not a communicate person, means an organizer might be. Anyone can, who's a communication person to the agency. Fill all the details. Main theme of the scientific activity. If you want a more main theme of the scientific activity means how to your seminar theme to correlate it to scientific terms. If you don't know what are the terms and what are the current trends, your subject, what are the current trends, how do they communicate, how do they correlate, you can mention here clearly. Next one is the technical sessions. So technical session, the format you can put the national need. For the seminar, what is the purpose to develop our national? What is the purpose? And then how to develop our country and then the participant level. Promotion of the science. It may be decided authority of the terms. If a laboratory works, the theme may be communicated with the laboratories. So the laboratory names and the scientist also can invite here. Okay. Identify the CSA scientist. Maybe they come with or participate our seminar. You already request them scientist. CSA scientist, you may request to them. They participate and then you may add that scientist name and which institution and which laboratories they work. Total number of delegates from the national, international. Principal speakers. Principal speaker means that they invite a resource person for that your seminar. So detail of young scientist sessions if have. It is indicate that how many delegates from offered national. You can travels. How many delegates you would registration, hospitality, how many them count here count only budget. travel support, but if you CSR scientists, they come, how they will give the travel amount. Okay, scientists are the registration fees and the promotions level. Okay. There is a registration fee from the participant. This is the registration fee for senior scientist and a young scientist. This is a anticipated income. Okay. Then scientific exhibitions are that amounts also you can mention here. Grant from the organization or institutions. Institutions also give the some support to the seminar. CSR with the partial financial assessment only they give in the agencies. Same again you can written all the terms and total it on the first page you can fill that. If you already get a seminar from the CSR, you can mention here. You also mentioned that UC copy, last UC copy you mentioned and submit to the applications also. If you get it already or a seminar or conference from the CSR, that particular program UG, you can apply that. Okay. Next we move that INSA. Okay, it is a defense. ISRO, this is the page, seminar workshop conference page. They ask 2 or 3 months before your project proposals. Then only they are accepted. If you apply the ISRO, you may that all the terms to be goal of ISRO or future works of ISRO, you may get it easily from the ISRO. That forms are there. Okay. Grant request form. The simple form, a title of the seminar, the scientific reason, institution's name, if the institution has a provider, it is the NGO or anything. Chairman mean here are the seminar chairman, organizing secretary or convener name. And they join organizing secretary. We can apply 3 members here or PI, 2 members, coordinator, co-coordinator also. Coordinator, co-coordinators, you can apply 2 members here. Topics being covered. What are the topics you could be covered? Technical sessions. What are the technical sessions to be covered? How are the relevance to the nations? Okay. This topic, how to impress the young minds. The agency expert only from that researcher. If you apply the proposals, how do they impress young minds and as well as in that how to develop a country. Here clearly mentioned here relevance and importance of the topic to ISRO. How to the correlate into the ISRO. Your topic, how to correlate in the ISRO. How many delegates? Okay. Then how many people you can give the DADA? What are the income from the grant request? Any other agency you may ask the same seminar to apply the grants. grant request from the ISRO, how much you can need. Okay. Then your designations, the last, chairman or organizing secretary, then head of the institutions. You fill the form, you must add that cover letter or the head of the institution letter, because the ISRO don't have a format for head of the institution letter. Okay, so that we are created for our convenience. You mentioned it, our college appreciations, awards, then all accreditation certificates, and also the letter itself you give that enclosures. Enclosures give application and the institution profile. You mentioned that in that cover letter, easily they verified that. And then application form with your institution affiliation copies sent to the agencies. ARB, this is the interest area for the ARB. You may prepare in this topic for seminar, conference, or research proposals. You maybe get it easily fun. Okay. What is the funding call? What is the funding call? The once the funding agency call that specific to the our website or to the organizations also, they will send. Okay. So you can respond on call easily with more proposals. So RP means container type of projects. There are type of projects methodology to be defined. Survey based projects, the survey projects, then a prototype, the product development projects, or study based projects, travel grants, everything. Find the proper funding agencies. This is the first one. Once you write a seminar or conference or RP, you must find the proper and the best funding agencies. Grant your general grant proposals. What are the format? Actual format, what are the format? Check the format and properly draft your grant step by step. First, submit what they are asking under the letter to ensure the full questions. The people review, agency will be review and make the decision that are accepted or deadline. You can complete the program and carry out your project and submit the final reports. Even the most applying proposal in the world is unlikely to succeed if not send the right agency. Your project may be in the world best project, but we send in the wrong agency, it may be it's to be not worth. So remember that. If my project description, project title, goals and objective of your project, target audience, okay, it's depend on your project level, activity and the timeline. RP means you can definitely what are the activities to be done in that step by step. Okay, first 3 months what do you do, second 3 months what do you do, the timelines are already fixed. Urgency of that need. Why that RP today I'm done? What are the benefit to the government? What are the benefit for the future aspects? Methodologies. Methodologies, you can know a lot of methodologies to use to develop your project. Budget. Okay, I will tell the line. Sustainability. Sustainability, if you create your terms, that projects give the more impact to the next level of future standard. So understand the conclusions. Next one, staff. Staff justify the details. Okay. What are the skills they expect from the faculties, and then on the agency's requirements. If you fill in the RP, if a regular staff, if you put in a zero cost. If you take over the research scholars or research assistant staff, you may put in a values or give the money to monthly salary or monthly based works. Outsourcing and consistency. Staff need the base knowledge based on that RP. It get from that outsourcing and consistencies. Equipment costs. Equipment costs to me need justifications properly. They maybe give the institution avail the same equipment. So here zero cost, and remember that add a maintenance cost there. So DST or ICSSR, they have research proposal, you submit that equipment you have in your institution, own it, but you add in the zero cost, but don't forget to add a maintenance cost. Consumables. So consumable regularly, we can know the paper, stationary items to be added. It is most acceptable things comparatively the remaining costs. Other cost, travel, consistencies, electricity, mobile phones. So in institution overheads also, you know that institution overhead, you can add a telephone cost, electricity, space, added. Any questions, ma'am? Thank you.
Feedback link is posted. Feedback link is posted in the chat box. Please switch on your video for the photo session. Please switch on your video for this photo session. I request you to unmute your video for the photo session. Thank you. I extend my heartfelt thanks to the speaker, Mrs. Anbukkarasi, for accepting our invitation. Also, I thank the participants for joining us today. Wish to see you tomorrow on time. Thank you. Please fill the feedback which is posted in the chat.
Thank
Please
you,
fill-
Ulfa.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.